Who is Carlos Adyan, the presenter who asked Fatima Bosch uncomfortable questions? The reporter questioned Miss Universe about topics she preferred to avoid. Fatima Bosch's recent decision to leave an interview on Telemundo incomplete has reinforced media attention on the complicated start to her reign as Miss Universe. While the young Mexican woman was participating in the recording of the program Pica, extensa, questions multiplied about the controversy that tarnishes her victory. From the defamation lawsuit supposedly filed by Nawat Itsaragrisil, executive director of Miss Universe Thailand, to the rumors about irregularities in the selection of the winner and the particular circumstances of the Miss Ivory Coast case. During the conversation, the host didn't shy away from sensitive topics. Carlos Adyan directly asked why the Ivorian representative didn't win the crown, a question related to the travel obstacles she faces due to her passport. Bosch responded that she was unaware of the specific regulations governing the pageant but stated, "Everyone should have the same opportunities to win regardless of their passport. But as an organization, it is a business and it is a job. If you have to travel the world, it is obvious that they need someone who can travel easily." Carlos Adyan's trajectory is attracting attention after he asked uncomfortable questions of Fatima Bosch. Who is Carlos Adyan? This Puerto Rican communicator left his island with his mother and younger brother to start from scratch in the United States when he was just 15 years old. "Even though I was fluent in English, I was very afraid of my accent and being teased, and that made me the shy kid in the class, even though I was the most extroverted one from a young age," he shared, reflecting on his beginnings. The adjustment had its challenges, but Adyan's determination to move forward helped him overcome his insecurities and fully integrate into his new environment. The presenter himself recalled how, in his second year in the United States, he embraced the challenge of becoming an active member of the school community, eventually becoming president of the National Honor Society. This resolve solidified his character and laid the foundation for what would become a successful career in Hispanic media. Carlos Adyan's entry into the television world began with firm steps in Miami, where, after serving as Mark Anthony's personal assistant, he attended a Telemundo audition that would change the course of his professional life. Within hours of the audition, he was offered a traffic reporter position at the local news station, an experience that helped him learn essential skills for live television. Adyan recounted, "From that moment on, I focused on my goal, and even though I was the traffic reporter, I asked to be allowed to do entertainment-related things." During that period, the young journalist also took on new challenges, hosting Exceso Local on Telemundo 51 and collaborated on Suelta la Sopa, laying the foundation to establish himself as a recognized voice in Spanish-language entertainment. His first experiences in front of the camera, as recounted by Adyan, were pivotal. During an event covered for the TV Azteca program Al Extremo, he discovered the comfort and confidence he felt in the audiovisual medium. This conviction would drive him to specialize and grow professionally. In 2020, the context imposed by the pandemic led Adyan to become part of En Casa con Telemundo, a space focused on offering positive news and moments of family recreation during times of isolation. Currently, 5 years after the start of En Casa con Telemundo, Carlos Adyan has consolidated his image as a leading presenter among the millennial audience. Fatima Bosch leaves the interview. The Mexican beauty queen's discomfort was evident when Lord Stephen questioned her about the financial controversies involving Raul Rocha Cantu, owner of the Miss Universe organization, whose bank accounts have been frozen. "Miss Universe is a dream. I have nothing to do with those things. My job is to be a voice for women. I don't think my participation should be linked to any external issues," Bosch stated. Minutes later, when pressed about the alleged lawsuit in Thailand, Miss Universe reiterated that she had no formal knowledge of any legal action and did not wish to elaborate on the matter. She asserted, "I haven't defamed anyone. I haven't said anything untrue. What I do think is that this is a topic that is being discussed, but we need to move on because there are simply more important things to talk about, such as empowering real women." The tension escalated. Shortly after these questions were addressed, Bosch decided to leave the set and canceled her future appearances scheduled with the network, including a special segment with mariachis in her honor. Lord Stephen herself announced on air that, after the first segment, Fatima left and would not continue on the program. For his part, Carlos Adyan explained, "In the end, she got up from the interview, and we weren't aware that she had left the studio until we were told that she wouldn't be participating in this segment because she had decided to leave the premises." The episode generated a wave of reactions on social media, mainly criticism of Adyan's work and expressions of support for Bosch.